time literally just messaged me.
Aw.
I'm hyped. I've seen the memes from afar, and they look pretty baller.
Does that go for me too?
Yeah.
No, talking to Evan. Can I just message you whenever I want?
You already do that, bitch.
Wait. I want to slide in your DMs.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is
So,
exciting.
you guys excited? You hyped?
I'm hyped.
Is everybody here right now?
I think we're all here. We're all
So.
present.
Okay, all right.
Let me know when
It's
you're ready
nice
to get
to meet
started.
It's nice to meet you
Before-
guys.
Before we
Hey,
start,
likewise.
we still have beef with r/anime.
Oh, are we? You can say you can curse them out. I mean, that's like a requirement.
Is that a requirement?
Oh, yeah.
Then why have I not been on the
Oh, yeah.
r/anime podcast? That
Yeah, I
doesn't
haven't.
make
You.
sense.
I haven't
Yo,
either. If it makes you feel
The
better.
invite is open. You guys can all come on if you want. We're so bad at organizing. That's like the main reason for everything.
Oh
You
my
had
God!
Urban
Retweet.
the myth, Jack is boy, hiding in public. Where is Evanito on the
Evanito's
podcast?
Yo, we got the perfect one for you. I will slide into the DMs. You guys are all invited if you want, because we have a new series.
You invited all of them before me?
No, you
Me?
too.
Jordan, your channel's not relevant anymore.
I know. I don't know if I ever was, honestly. but-
Wait, Evan, did you pass him?
No, I haven't. I want to. I want to really badly.
Can we get that like Flare TV to do like the side by side comparison of you guys have of your subs, like the sub
Man.
race?
Man, we need that, but at the same time, I don't know if I can handle it. So, does that mean I need to tell everybody to unsubscribe from Evanito before we get started? Or
Let's do that right now.
You can try.
they
See
can
how well that
resubscribe as soon as I have a good lead. But
goes. As soon as you have a good lead. Okay.
I don't even know what you guys are at. I'm gonna compare. I'll be the Flare TV. I got this.
You'll be Flare TV. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Subscribe to Flare TV to get the hot subscriber takes to see who's winning.
all right, you guys ready to get this going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up my bracket real quick because I forget who all's on it. That's why I sent it in the chat. I made this like forever ago. I did. So no judging on my. I'm terrible at making these.
It was pretty good. I was impressed.
Dude,
What?
Yeah.
according to Social Blade, I will surpass you in subs. In like
Tomorrow?
10 days.
Yeah.
By the time this video is up, Evan will probably already be past me. But
Remind me
not,
in 10
man.
days.
if not, then check the live stream by what is it called?
Flare TV.
Flare TV.
I'll call
yeah,
it King TV. That's kind of catchy.
Hell yeah.
There you go. All right, so you guys ready to get going?
hmm
I think I already asked
Yeah,
that. But,
Before we start, I actually have to slide in someone's DMs real quickly. All right.
oh.
Get it.
Seriously, Evan.
Give me a second. All right. Jesus Christ, people.
All right, one. There you go.
I
There
think
we
I'm
go.
sliding in my DMs.
That was not you at all.
Damn it.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Hey there, guys and gals. Anime Dude here. And today we're doing another Husbando Wars. I have a few guests with me. And the first one is Chan from the channel AnimeSomeNow. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Kitsune-Chan. Nothing else to say for that.
Okay. And that was Chan. And next we have Evan It Zero.
First of all, if you do not get my name correctly, this is the reason that we're here today. It's because somebody didn't get my name correct.
That's your name.
Is it Evanito?
It's
Evan It Zero.
It Zero.
Evan, it's definitely
Oh, I had-
Evanito.
Wait, I had
Did you-
puns in mind. I need to keep it at Evanito for puns.
Oh, okay, good. That's because it is Evanito.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool.
All right, and then we have the one that apparently got his name right the first time. We have Girl.
Girl.
I just call my girl now.
I think Girl is pretty accurate.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's correct.
Can,
Pretty
can
on
we
brand.
use your
There we go,
actual name on this podcast?
I'm,
'Cause I
I'm
don't-
sorry, what?
I don't want to call you anything else but your actual name.
That's fine.
Okay, all right. Her she's not girl, all right? She's Shelby.
I'm
It's-
calling her
it's-
girl.
Ooh. Oh, they've got a pun
Okay,
in their
Jordan,
name.
you can call me whatever you want.
Right.
All right.
Nice.
And last, but probably not least, I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yep. We have Shocking.
Thank you for getting my name right. I'm honored to be here.
No problem. And I just realized that it sounds exactly like the word shocking. So
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? It was actually not intended to be like that, but the puns, they just like happen upon themselves.
Right.
Sometimes it be like that.
man, get rid of that Gintama character and put a Pikachu there or something like.
Or a Killua. That would have been more on brand, but I don't want
Ooh.
people to think that I husbando Killua, because I feel like that would be a bit weird. Respect if you do, but a bit weird.
And that's one thing about these brackets. I'm gonna go ahead and say, just because they're in a husbando bracket, like if you think they're too young for you, just go by best boy. That's what we're going by more than anything else. So.
No,
So without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get into the first round. We have Yuno from Black Clover versus Kageyama from Haikyuu. Anybody have any strong thoughts about either one of these fine gentlemen?
I do. I don't want a Haikyuu character to like advance in any bracket.
No.
anymore in my life.
Why?
Why?
Because I've seen too many Haikyuu characters make it really far. No one cares about Kageyama. All he does
No.
is stand there and just he's like, I mean, he's cute. He is kind of cute. But he does nothing. He doesn't
like-
fit in.
He's like
He
the
has
star
no
of the
friends.
player.
Yeah, he's the best player on the team.
He's the best player in the team. He put the
No
team
one
on his
can
back.
argue.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give my take. For anybody that hasn't watched one of these bracket videos before, just know that Evan is the king of terrible takes. So I'm
What do you
go ahead
mean?
and-
No,
I'm
This is
gonna go
why
ahead
they
and
call
go
him
Kageyama.
Evanito.
He has magic. He's a beautiful boy with magic. All right. He's just
Competitive. He loves volleyball. He gives
What
it his all.
does sports have to do with this? No, okay.
He has a passion.
Would you rather a guy with a passion for volleyball or a guy with a passion to be the best wizard he could possibly be? The
Volleyball.
Hokage of
Best
the Wizard
volleyball
Kingdom.
Volleyball.
What? This dude can do anything for you with magic, and you take volleyball?
But
I
Uno
would
is,
die, so I'm going with
but Uno is like, he's so emo about stuff. Like, you can't even talk to him because he'll just be brooding in the corner about wanting to be the best. Like, he'll probably cry over, like, not being the best if he fails, whereas Kageyama is more like, he's like dorky but like cute about it. He might cry too. These guys both like cry.
With
I actually kind of
magic.
disagree with that. Like, I don't know. Yuno is the type, if you make him mad, like, yeah, he's going to stand up to you, but at the same time, he's the type of man that'll support his family no matter what. Like, he grew up in an orphan. He sends the money, like, all the money he makes, like, without even thinking about himself, he sends it back home to the orphanage.
That is wholesome. I will give credit to that.
He's a good guy.
What,
Yeah.
is Kageyama making any volleyball dollars? I thought so. He's
Well-
in high school.
He might be soon. We'll find out.
say
Season
he's
4,
gonna
let's go.
He's going to be like a professional volleyball player here. So.
Yeah. He's king of the court. Well, no. Yeah, he's king of the court, right? Or is that
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't like being called that, but yeah.
Yeah. Because he's humble.
So where are we going with this?
No
We
snaps.
got-
I don't know. So we have one vote for Yuno, I think, from Evan, right? And then
Yes, of course.
I'm going to
voting
go ahead and
for-
assume everybody else is voting against Evan. So Kageyama 4-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Kageyama.
no, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
No.
Girl power.
You know, I don't want to be in this anymore.
That is kind of a disservice to Yuno. Yuno is a cool character, but yeah,
He is
Kageyama's pretty cool. I do like Haikyuu a lot, so. So speaking of sports anime, in the next round we have Kisei from Kuroko no Basuke and Mori from Oran High School Host Club.
This one is obvious because if you guys go with sports again,
Okay, this
I'll
time
be
I
very
feel
upset.
okay. I have to go with sports this time. Okay, I feel more strongly about this one because Kisei is what made me like Kuroko no Basket. Like when he started going off, that's when I got into the series. So I feel more like passionate about it. Whereas like Kageyama, like you just have to do it to them. But like Kisei was like legit best guy for me.
Okay, so I don't know who Kisei is because I don't watch any sports anime.
All right, so you guys
Why
want me to
did
go ahead and
you vote
describe
for
Kisei for you?
Kageyama?
I'm going Mori.
Wait,
I'm gonna go ahead and give
No.
Kisei a little bit of a description first for anybody
Go
unfamiliar.
back for a second. Why would you vote for Kageyama if you haven't seen a sports anime? What is going on?
Because I thought it
knew.
was cute.
She
No.
knew. She fought hard.
No.
I picked
Evan,
a
it's
good picture
over.
of him.
You know
The
lost.
system is rigged.
But for anybody that hasn't seen Kisei in action, I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick description of him. He's the type of guy that can pick up on anything the first time he tries it. Pretty much, like he can copy anybody. He's very
Yeah.
talented.
That's his stand name. Perfect copy.
Yep. And but he's also a model, so you know he's got those handsome, good looks. Ladies love him.
You know who ladies love more though? Mori. I mean, if you've seen Horror in
That's
High School,
true. That is also true.
These guys, yeah, these guys both have jobs on the side.
Heck
Mori is definitely a beautiful boy. You know, he's probably one of the better boys too.
Also, Mori is very tall, so I mean, if he wanted to play basketball, he probably could. Both these guys have height.
Yeah, no, he could.
I mean, Maury's got that whole like tall, dark, and handsome thing going on. So
There's nothing about him that's dark. It's just his hair. But
okay, listen. I need you to take a step back here and don't come at my boy like that because
Oh, okay.
we
nice.
might throw hands.
Oh,
we
Ooh.
might. We are throwing
Nice.
hands right now.
somebody's about to get cut.
All right, one difference I want to kind of talk about, and I want to see if you guys have a preference one way or the other, is Mori is definitely the strong and silent type. You won't hear him say a word to like anybody ever. But Kisei is more like outgoing. He's talking all the time. You can't get the dude to shut up. So I mean,
You know, personally, I like.
That's solidified Mori for me.
I like Husbando that don't speak. So you know,
Ooh.
Mori is definitely the better type for me. Yeah, just take care of me. Don't talk to me.
I mean, just look at how he takes care of Honey. Like, I mean, that could be you.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess
I was
not.
just waiting. I think I'm voting Mori.
I'm doing Kisei, but it doesn't matter. Oof. Feels bad. But Mori is pretty cool. I'm not too salty.
I was actually surprised to see him over like Kyoya on here, but it was a nice. I definitely like
Yeah.
Mori. It was a nice
he's good
change.
dude.
Yeah, I think
I like this
Yuya's
one.
one with glasses, right?
Yeah.
I think I had him in the last bracket. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think he was.
yeah. So I'm just kind of switching it up. You know, I don't just because they're in the bracket doesn't mean they're the best character from that series. But at the same time, you know, everybody
Oh,
needs to get a shot.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
Eren versus Ichigo?
Ooh.
Speaking of best characters from the series, we have Eren Yeager versus Ichigo Kurosaki.
See, this
As-
this
I'm
one.
going hard on Ichigo because Aaron's a crybaby.
I will say I have not read the manga of Attack on Titan and I haven't
Yeah.
seen season 3, so this probably I'm probably very ill informed, but at the same
Alright,
time,
well, I know a thing or two about both these shows. All right.
Ooh.
ooh,
Listen here, Eren, great guy. You know, he has abs of absolute steel that I want to do my laundry on. But Ichigo, he has a sword, and you know, I prefer swords. If you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He has a really big sword too, by the way, like a really big sword.
Ooh, what else?
Way more dirty.
But what about Aaron's Titan form? He's got a big sword.
He has no genitalia. What do you mean?
wait. How did you go from sword to genitalia? Oh, I don't understand.
I didn't. We're talking about swords here.
Sword. He has no sword. Ichigo has a really big
Well,
sword.
Don't the
That's
scouts
the-
technically have swords?
I mean,
might
he's
have-
got those blades, but like,
Yeah, those
they're
are like swords.
Bigger.
good wield.
If you have two swords,
two
doesn't mean that it's better than one really big
Two is
sword.
always better
What
than
you
one.
do with it? Okay, I get it.
Like, I mean, just that first episode of Bleach alone, and he cuts down the hollow. It's a beautiful thing. Really beautiful thing.
Don't tell me that's all you've seen. This is the first episode of Bleach.
No, I've seen all of Bleach, and I've read the entire manga as well.
Oh, okay, you've seen more than me then. Okay.
Yeah.
Way more than me too.
Buddy.
I stopped after Aizen wasn't a thing anymore.
I'm just saying that Ichigo is definitely a better best boy and husbando than Eren because Ichigo, you know, at the end of the series, has a family that he takes care of. I mean, he's probably not a really good dad at all, but I mean,
He's also a punk.
well,
I
yeah,
will-
but like,
I actually kind of disagree with that. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say that while initially Ichigo kind of reminded me of like a Yusuke Urameshi or something. Like he's kind of like that punk kid that's a little bit of a delinquent. Like, man, the dude takes like care of what he needs to take care of. He has good grades in school. He takes care of his friends.
His personality, yeah.
Priorities.
He's very responsible. He has 2 younger sisters. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I haven't read Bleach or watched it, and I'm pretty caught up with Attack on Titan, and I've seen some manga screenshots with him with the man bun, and they look better than expected, for Eren, of course. But Ichigo is probably more Husbando tier, because I feel like Eren is too emotionally damaged and will just cry and scream a lot, even if he's a good character. Yeah. Like, he'll just start screaming, and I'm just gonna be like, we don't have time for this, so I'm gonna go with Ichigo.
But
So is that 5 for Ichigo?
I just want to say one thing real quick. Don't you like the kind of guy that plays hard to get? Mikasa, like one of the best girls in all of anime, has been chasing this dude forever, and he's
if she can't get him, I'm not getting him. I just give up halfway.
The thing is, he's not playing hard to get. He's just stupid.
He's just oblivious to
He's just like, you're my sister, but in a non-anime way. Like, he's just not down.
Right there? Is everything right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just made a bad joke and it cut out, so that worked out nicely.
I want to hear the bad joke before we
I said he likes her as a sister, but in a non-anime way.
Oh, it's away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go and vote Ichigo. I don't know who everybody else voted for, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all in on that.
man, 5-0 for Ichigo.
Okay. Ichigo. Let's take him all the way.
Dang, Eren got sideswiped.
Man. Anyways, next round we have Suzaku Kuroruki. I just completely butchered that.
No, that was pretty good.
No, that was fine. That was actually fine.
Good. You did it.
And Genos from One Punch Man.
The answer for this one's obvious.
Man,
It's
I don't
C2.
know. It's who?
C2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I guess if we can't get C2 as the background, we might as well have PewDiePie, the next best waifu.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had Channing Tatum last time around. This time I have PewDiePie. Like I gotta put like all the best men in the world in the backgrounds. You know, the
It
ones
works out nicely.
When am I going to be in the background?
As soon as you get in the Forbes top 100,
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
top 100 most handsome or whatever it was.
Yeah, I saw that it was like some video like top 100 most handsome guys in the world, and PewDiePie was like number 4.
He like always makes the list. And I don't get it.
Yeah.
I do get it, but
So he's gonna be in the bracket next time. That's essentially it.
There you go. PewDiePie is going to be
We should do a
Foreshadow.
YouTuber husbando bracket.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would go. People would get their feelings hurt real quick. I'd feel really bad
I'm
about
probably
that.
gonna take it.
If Jordan and I have to be in the same bracket.
You guys are gonna be like round 1 matched up together.
round 1 instantly.
Okay, at least I'd win one round. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh, you son of a gun! Suzaku
Anyway.
versus Genos.
Yep, Suzaku
Okay.
versus Genos. We got 2 of what most people consider to be the most annoying characters in anime.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Ooh,
what-
I didn't
what
know that about
Suzaku is
Genos.
annoying?
Yeah,
I
people
love
don't like
Genos.
Genos.
I love Genos, but like episode 2, season 1 of One Punch Man, he doesn't shut up. The dude just keeps talking about his backstory and whatnot, and Saitama has to tell him like 15 words or less, man. Like, chill out. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like people find Genos very annoying at that
Oh,
point.
interesting. Yeah, because I was never like really huge on him, but I didn't know people were like actively bothered by him.
Oh, maybe that's just me. I love Genos.
Yeah, no, I really like him.
Yeah, I think he's cool. He works out well for One Punch Man, and he definitely works out for like setting Saitama up for good deadpan jokes.
Yeah, they're a really good foil together.
Yeah. Yeah, and Suzaku is, well, he's the spin kick meme lord, but, you know,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think
Suzaku is not just a spin kick meme. What do you mean?
he's a
He's
good
the
character, but I'm not.
The world. He is 0, at least by the end of the series. But like,
Spoiler alert.
Hey, all right, it's been like a decade. If you're being spoiled at this point, that's too bad for you. But no, Suzaku's amazing. All right, like he might have no friends. He might be oblivious as to who the good guy actually is. But he's strong, and he has really nice eyes.
He's
isn't
athletic
he
as
like
hell.
responsible for the deaths of millions or something?
Yeah, you know.
You know.
Give or take. Give or
Yes.
take a few million.
Is that the kind of husbando you want in your life, Evan?
The
Zero.
Husbando that inadvertently kills all the Japanese? Yes, I do.
You win some, you lose some. You know, you
know.
guys are splitting hairs here. Let's talk a bit about Genos. You know, the man is basically what you'd want out of a husbando for Saitama. He does
He
all
like
the
cleans
cooking and cleaning, and like, man, he takes care of Saitama. In return, Saitama tries to teach him how to be a hero, or something along those lines.
Or something along those lines.
And he's always bettering himself.
Yeah, I mean, Saitama's just doing his own thing, and Genos is following him and taking notes, basically, while taking care of him. So
He's a cute puppy.
But
Yeah.
imagine, actually, that's a good description, a cute puppy. Because, like,
Yeah.
he's also very, very oblivious. In some ways, I'd say more than Suzaku is, actually.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah,
So,
Suzaku
like,
knows what's going on.
would you want Genos or Suzaku? I mean, I just think the answer is obvious. Suzaku is better than Genos. Personal opinion, but I mean, it's also the right opinion, so.
Well, let me pose a question here real quick. Do any of you like to have someone that would listen to you whenever you speak?
Okay,
Yes,
but
Jordan.
You just want me to lose every category.
No. Here, I'm actually on your side on this one. I want, like, you want somebody that'll listen, right?
I want Suzaku. I
Well,
think
while
he's
Lelouch and people like him will stick to their ideals through thick and thin. Like, they have a philosophy, they stick by it. Suzaku is one of the most wishy-washy dudes in the series. That's because he listens to others. As soon as someone says something, he's like, you know what? That actually sounds like a good idea. And then,
Very
Oh,
impressionable.
yeah, he's very impressionable. And then somebody else says something completely opposite, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go with that now. That sounds fine and dandy. So he'll listen to what you have to say. He's not set in his ways. I think I completely.
You just destroyed Suzaku for me.
I low-key wanted to vote for Suzaku to join Evanito in like solidarity, and also because it's kind of a meme. But I feel like I thought you were gonna actually like vote Suzaku, and then we'd actually have like 3 people for him, and I can't let the memes dominate.
Man,
So-
I was actually about to vote for Suzaku, and then I started talking.
talked yourself
and then I
out of it.
realized, I think I just talked myself out of it.
You convinced me.
I'm going with Genos. So 1-1. Evan, Suzaku, me, Genos. The rest of you guys vote.
Okay, before you vote, though, I will also have to point out that he's actually wrong about Suzaku. He doesn't just stick to his ideals, all right? Like, if you really explain something to him, he'll come around. He'll be like, oh, you're absolutely right. Like, he wasn't on the bad guy's side for the entire series. Eventually, when it was actually finally explained to him that, hey, they just want to kill all the Japanese, he was like, oh, that's not what I want.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. He flipped to, like, every side. Like, if there was a side, he was on it at one point in time, pretty much.
No. But I mean, if anything, that's probably what you want, right? Like, even if you have a bad opinion on something, you want a husband that's gonna be there with you.
That's what I was saying whenever I started talking, and then I realized, like, midway through that, I was like, man, this is probably a terrible argument. I'm digging a
No,
hole
it's not
right
a
here.
terrible argument.
You
It's a
just say
good
that
argument.
he takes in new information and isn't proud enough to like hold to his old ideals. Like he'll grow and change as he goes along.
Yep, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay,
You guys just
look,
say it a lot better.
He's not a little punk like that, all right? He doesn't grow. He does.
He doesn't grow. This bitch, he don't do that.
Slow development.
I'm still voting for Genos, though, because he does the cooking and cleaning. I never saw Suzaku touch a single dish or any
Wait,
of that.
cooks?
Because he ordered Pizza Hut.
He picks up soup.
Every-
Goes through the soup aisle.
Genos cooks.
He went to the soup store, and
Went
he
to
had
the soup
no
store,
idea what
yeah.
he was doing. I'm not familiar with all those
I
memes.
think it's a soup store. I gotta look it up again. He was looking for clothes in the soup store. Classic Suzaku.
Is that really what you want in a husbando? I'm still voting for Genos. All right, 1-1.
Are we all in on Genos?
Yeah, I'm going Genos.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
Well, come on!
I love how you're all quiet until one person speaks up. And
Yeah.
it's like mob
This is
mentality.
This is pretty great because it's kind of just like you guys are both kind of like debating one side, and then I feel like we're the like jury and we just like go one way or another. And you're like convince us of which way to go.
Yeah, I'm not putting in any arguments on this next one. This is about to be the end of that. I want to
Oh,
hear you
this
guys make some arguments.
Okay.
Oh,
I definitely got arguments on this next one.
okay. You guys can lead the way. So I'm
Alright.
impressionable.
So we have Gray without a shirt from Fairy Tail.
He never has a shirt on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus Suzuki from Naruto.
Oh. Oh no.
Isn't that right? Isn't that how you
That's
say his
the
name?
right way to say it.
Yep.
Sasuke,
Pretty sure it
he's
is.
pretty cool.
Who?
Sasuke is pretty cool, like they say in the German opening.
I'm gonna need a better argument than that if you're gonna convince
Oh, I'm
me.
not going for. Oh no, I'm not going for
Okay.
him. Hell no.
I'm going for Gray. I like
Sasuke's
him.
the type of guy that will, damn near beat you to death. Go away for like several years.
Because he feels
Oh.
bad.
Come back and say he wants to rule the world, and also expect you to marry him.
Is that?
He
that
almost
was
killed
Sasuke?
Sakura too. Yeah.
He sounds abusive.
He
Very.
is.
Oh my god.
What?
And then after that, you know what he did? Like after all that Evan just said, and he finally got married, had a kid,
Still
and then
had a
you know
kid
what he
with another girl.
Oh, he
then-
did.
No, it wasn't. It was Sakura's kid. But you know what he did
Oh.
after that?
Had another kid.
No, he just he left again. He just started wondering
Classic.
by himself.
He didn't even recognize his daughter.
Yep. He's like,
Classic.
who are you? Classic Sasuke. So is anybody gonna argue for Sasuke and try to convince me? No.
No.
No, I call him Sasuke.
Okay, hold on. All
No.
right.
This is not the Hilda.
There's a benefit to leaving your wife and child.
You don't have to be with them.
You
Please
know,
elaborate. Yep.
Your child can grow up to be stronger and better because you're not around, so they'll grow to hate you and want to kill you.
Oh god.
And like, in this ninja world, that's what you need. Like, you need a very strong child. Plus, it's not like he's doing nothing. He's out there trying to protect and save the world. Like, if he wasn't doing his thing out there, the village might get attacked or something.
I
You
actually
haven't
think you're onto something. I think Sasuke is doing to his daughter as Itachi did to him, pretty much.
Exactly.
Except he actually gave her a mom. Like, he actually has it better than he did. Man, but she's still growing up to be like the top of her class.
That brings a good point, though. Like, can you really be a shonen protagonist if you have a healthy relationship with your father?
Exactly.
And that's why I'm convinced that she's the protagonist of that series. I don't know who Boruto is. But he's second fiddle on that squad is or third fiddle as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, what's so good about Gray?
He's pretty smash.
Oh,
Good, nice body.
Yeah.
Pretty
Keep
smash.
it in the summer.
Did Gray help fight against Kaguya and save the world? I don't think so.
Let me tell you what Gray does do, though. All right. Dang it! I already said I wasn't gonna make any arguments, but here I go. All right. You could be in a blizzard, and you know what Gray's over there doing? Taking his shirt off.
That's
all you need.
Sometimes you just put
No.
a shirt in the blizzard. That's like
not
really
even
resourceful.
That's not a good argument.
You could be in a desert, and you know what he's doing?
Taking his
Taking
shirt
his shirt off. Yep.
off. Reliable. Unlike
He's consistent.
If Sasuke is consistent, you know exactly.
he always
what
leaves.
he's gonna do.
He always leaves.
He's gonna try to kill you, and then he's gonna leave.
And Gray is also very persistent.
Ooh.
Oh, I want to hear this
Ooh.
argument. Somebody else is finally saying something. You don't just get to do a one-liner. You got to elaborate a little bit.
Define persistent. Ooh.
How is he persistent?
He just sticks around. If he wants to fight, he stays to fight. One track minded.
I mean, Gray. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Gray does have a sense of humor too, and Sasuke wouldn't have like the first clue on
Yeah,
anything
he's
like
so
that.
dumb.
So conversations with him probably not going to be the best.
Well, no, Sasuke does have a sense of humor. He
It's
just tries
dark.
not to.
Man,
Elaborate.
Sasuke
Whoa.
showed up after being gone all that time, and the
See,
first
thanks,
thing he
Sasuke.
said
I'm gonna be Hokage.
is, "I want to be Hokage."
Okay, yeah, that's the
That's-
biggest joke of the series. Except when Sakura told Naruto she loved him, but that's a different conversation.
Pretty sure there was a filler episode where like Sasuke laughed, but like he did it when no one was watching.
I don't think that counts then.
That don't count
Sounds
as
like a Sasuke move.
It
He never
does
laughed
count.
when Jones
It's
doesn't.
anime canon. That's
Okay,
all
here's
fillers
the thing.
are.
I
Oh,
like
word,
Gray
man.
because he's funny. Like you guys said, he is funny. But I don't want some emo kid that's just gonna mope in the corner because he doesn't get his way.
He doesn't mope though.
He
What
takes
the heck
action.
do that anger issues?
What is Gray doing? Just being a child over there while Sasuke is, over here. Yeah, sure, he might act a little emo, but that's because everyone in this world kind of sort of is. I mean,
Let me tell you something here for Gray, all right? Sasuke grew up with a very broken home. Everybody was slaughtered in front of him, and then the only family he had left.
yeah, why would you
Yeah,
not be emo when that happened?
There was a good reason for that, but Gray grew up in Fairy Tale, which is one of the most family-friendly environments. Like, they all have each other's backs. Like, man, since Gray has grown up in that environment, if he has kids, that's what he's going to try to put them through too. And just like Sasuke is doing his childhood for his kids. So which one would you rather have your kids?
I don't want some broken guy that's gonna beat on me, leave, and then come back and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be your."
Necessary. It made Sakura stronger, and then eventually, when Grandma Chio came around and she used Sakura's body as like the puppet thing, Sakura, she had been training because she was like, oh shit, like I don't want to get beaten by Sasuke and his gang again. I gotta be stronger. So I'm just saying, getting beaten by Sasuke is a good thing.
It is not. Sasuke was.
Okay, I actually haven't seen Naruto or Fairy Tail, but if I do watch Fairy Tail, it's gonna be for Gray, so that's an insta win.
All you need really is like 2 or 3 episodes, and you'll see all you need to see.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a big fan of his voice actor.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, great taste. Nice. His voice actor is great. So, I mean, if I'm watching Fairy Tail, it's gonna be for Gray. And you said he has his back. Well, I'll have his back and be very content.
Oh yeah. I'm going Gray all the way. By the way.
Gray all the way.
I think I'm actually going to vote for Sasuke.
True man of culture right
he has
now.
experience being a father.
There you go. Sometimes beating your wife is okay.
No, it's not.
Wait, who's the deciding vote?
I don't actually believe that, by the way.
Okay, so
I heard 2 Grays and I heard 2
Sasuke.
2 Sasuke.
Wait, Evan, you seriously went Sasuke?
I went Sasuke. Why would I not
my
go
God.
Sasuke?
I went Sasuke.
Why would I not go Sasuke?
Okay. Because he's just not.
I'm just gonna make a
Husbando
video
material.
titled
Are
"The
you
Benefit of
kidding?
Beating Your Wife."
If you're a video, it's okay that Sasuke beat his wife because she got stronger.
She
Exactly.
didn't get
Oh my
stronger because of Sasuke. She got stronger because of the world and situation she was in general.
Hold on. You guys were talking about obliviousness the last round, right? Like, obliviousness is bad, right? Agreed?
Right.
Then Juvia has the biggest crush on Gray for like the longest time, and it takes him forever to even realize it. He's oblivious as heck. But Sasuke, man, like he was making out with people in episode 1 or 2 or whatever it was. Like,
He kissed Naruto.
That sounds like too much of a Chad move. I don't know if I can go full Chad for Sasuke.
would you rather have that or somebody who's completely oblivious?
I rather
I think
have somebody
Like
who's
Sasuke knows
oblivious
Sakura likes him, but he's still just,
Yeah, he's just an asshole about it.
Her off
I'd
anyway.
rather oblivious. If oblivious sounds cool instead of just being like, I know you like me, but I hate you and I hate everyone around me.
Exactly. I want someone who's gonna be
I feel like
straight
you
up
cut out, okay?
and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out right there, so I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Me?
Whoever was talking mid-sentence right there, they just...
And anyway, we're both Gray. Gray is Bay.
Who hasn't voted yet?
I haven't.
Sasuke.
Because I don't want to like stir the pot, but like.
No, you have all the pressure on you right now. We
I
want to
do.
hear what you have to say.
But
Alright,
the thing is that like I really like Sasuke. I like
As
Naruto
you
was
should.
the anime that got me into anime. And so when I was younger, like, 7-year-old me thought like 12-year-old Sasuke was like the hottest shit ever.
And he still is.
But I really just don't think I can give him this round. I think I have to go with Gray.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before you pass that vote.
Okay.
Listen up here, Shelby. All right, you get
Okay.
home after a long day of work. All right, you walk through the door. All right,
There.
there's dinner out on the table. Who do you think made that dinner? Gray, because he can't make dinner. He would make you ice cubes. Or Sasuke.
Or ice cream.
Oh my god, I love ice.
Ice cream.
I
No,
would
he
be
would
down
make
with
ice
that.
cubes or frosties, not ice cream.
Just
Oh,
like
I could go for a
on it.
frosty too. Oh my
Love
god.
a
God.
frosty.
There we go.
God damn it!
Man,
Yeah,
you
no,
eat
I
all that
have
frozen
to
yogurt
go
as soon as you
with
get home from work. Oh my.
Are you
Sasuke
coming
can-
Naruto anime then?
What?
You coming this way, Jordan?
I
Towards
think
the
I am.
gray side?
I think I'm voting gray now.
Team
Oh my
ice
God.
cream.
No, you
Let's
can't
go.
switch sides. No.
I don't know. The ice cream thing convinced me.
You convinced yourself with the ice cream.
Heck yeah.
Done deal.
Fair.
Easy peasy.
I did really kind of want Sasuke to win this whole bracket, though. I think that would have been
That would be
hilarious.
really funny.
I think he should have won.
All right, so Gray moves on to the second round, and after that we have Hiei versus Tien, Yu Yu Hakusho versus Dragon Ball Z. Since I didn't say the names the first time around,
Okay,
have
so
you guys
I'm
seen Yu Yu
gonna go
Hakusho or
with-
Dragon Ball Z?
I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
I have not seen
I forget
either,
what I
so.
did when I first started watching it. And I'm not gonna lie, Tien's the one with the eye, the third eye, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I would be too busy trying to figure out which eye to look at. So
Hey,
I
wait, let me say something real quick. Hiei also has 3 eyes.
Oh, that's why you put them together. Good call.
Boom.
This is
Yeah,
13
why about that?
bracketing. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Nice.
So basically, you have the short tsundere versus the tall, muscular Chad that's always training, even though, what's her name? The guy that Toriyama, or the chick that Toriyama forgot about. And now I'm forgetting about, yeah. She has a little thing for him. But
10.
no.
No, wait. That's Naruto. Why am I
Naruto.
thinking-
Yeah.
oh my god.
Wait a minute.
The sneezy chick, I can't remember her name. I was just thinking about her earlier, too. I can't remember her name. Jeez. Launch. Okay, Launch. Yep, Launch has a total
Oh.
thing for him, and he just kind of blows her off like Sakura would to Sakura. But that's a quick little description of both of them for you.
Okay, but like Hiei, even though he's like shorter, he's also like he's short and he's like a tsundere, but he's also one of like the best shit talkers in the game. Like he is also like a huge badass, but he'll also like shit talk his enemies like right before he's about to fight them and just demolish them.
Oh, that is true.
Valid
Yeah.
point.
I love that when I watch the show.
Yeah.
as a kid.
And
Top tier trash talker.
he does that, and he's really funny, but he's also really caring towards his sister, and he has a lot of angst, but he's not going to abandon his family over it because he is arguably the better Sasuke. Arguably.
The better Sasuke.
Well, he was the apparently he was like one of the major inspirations for Sasuke when he was writing it. So like he's like kind of the OG, and you can see some similarities. They're not the same, but they've gone through like some similar things. But the way Hiei handles things is just really great. And you can't turn down the chuniest power move called Dragon of the Darkness Flame. That's just the most anime thing. The most anime title for a move. So I'm going full Dragon of the Darkness Flame with Hiei.
I did think that move was freaking awesome back when I
It's
was a
so
kid.
cool.
That was the coolest move ever. Like, made me fall in love with that
So
show.
cool. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have any thoughts on it? Just after that description, because
Tien is bald. Hiei has hair. And personally, I like a guy that can that shows that he can grow some hair. Like I
I
don't wanna
appreciate
stare
that
at
growth.
bald is beautiful, Evan.
I don't want to stare at a dude that has no hair. That's just weird, right? Like, come on,
I bet
you
Tien
want
could drive
What's
or
wrong
could
with
grow
this
hair.
ball, dude?
you want a little hair. It makes it look more manly. So
I don't know
my
if you need to look
vote-
more manly after those muscles. I don't know. If you're just
Well,
looking at pictures of
Well,
me.
yeah, muscles are nice, but like every guy has that these days. Come on now. Not me, but like every other guy has that.
Oh, I
these
hear.
Every anime guy. Okay.
days. Hiei has hair, so I'm voting for him.
Nice. This is the first time we agree. I'm so excited.
Oh my god. See, this is what
Wait,
brackets
hold
like
on. We
this do.
agreed on something? Huh, what?
What? This is it. But please don't change. Don't change.
Yeah, brackets like this bring enemies together. Look at that.
I
the
don't think
world
we were
together.
enemies to begin with.
We were not.
I
You guys
actually
wanted to
one person.
wanted to do a video together just so you could argue with each other.
That would be pretty fun.
Now you're on the
we're-
same
but
side.
Now we're on the same side. If we
Yeah.
could argue together against someone, that would be the pinnacle.
All right. You know what? I want to know I know this is a little bit off topic, but how do you combine somebody awesome like Kurapika and someone awesome like Hiei? How do you mesh those two together and make Sasuke? Like, I'm still not over that. Anyways,
That is a good question.
Man.
I don't know who I want to vote for. I'm honestly not sold.
Trying to go last again.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just hold off. Yeah. Anybody else want to vote? Or give their thoughts?
I mean, I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho or Dragon Ball, but I like what Shocking said about Hiei. And he tries, he hides his third eye. So, I mean, like, Tien's, like, just has it out there all the time. Kind of makes me uncomfortable, but...
Hey, let me say real quick, though. Towards the beginning of the series, he never did it again, but towards the beginning of the series, he grew eyes all over his body. He had, like, 1 million of those things on him. Right?
Okay.
Right?
That's...
Like, the first time he fought Yusuke, yeah. It was, like episode, I don't know. It's, like, one of the first 10 episodes or something like that.
You learned to wrap that shit up.
Yeah, he as soon as, like, he became a consistent character and, like, he was a fan favorite, like, he just stopped doing that. Like, Togashi was like, yeah, I'm not going to have him do that again. That was ugly.
Well, if he can keep that thing hidden, I can go for Hiei.
Nice.
You know,
that's what I'm talking about.
I think Shocking convinced me too.
Hey!
He is pretty bae.
5-0 Hiei.
Nice.
5-0 Hiei. Alright. And then there was the bottom right corner of the bracket. The most difficult corner of the bracket. Out of all the corners of the bracket.
No, this is a very easy corner.
We have Zoro from One Piece versus Kirishima from My Hero Academia. Two of the most manly men of all of shonen.
Okay.
Even though one's in high school.
You're seriously comparing Zoro.
Zoro,
to
one of the most
Kirishima.
manly men in One Piece, and Kirishima, one of the most manly men in Class 1A.
Yeah, but there's an obvious winner.
There is an obvious winner.
You're right. Kirishima?
No,
No,
it's Zoro. It's absolutely Zoro.
the king of swordsmanship.
Kirishima can make any part of his body as hard as he wants.
Okay, that does sound
Full
fun.
power.
But
What can Zoro do?
while that does sound fun, Zoro on the other hand, freaking shows that he can multitask.
He's also very bad with directions, though. Like,
Right? You go on a family vacation.
It'd have like
Zoro,
He's like a Valentine thing.
and he's like 3 towns over.
man,
You
you
know
try
those
to go
like
to.
Valentine's where they have like the stuff for the anime characters? It's like his would be like, I can get lost in your eyes all day or something.
I know, right?
That'd be dank. I'm gonna make that now. Remind me of like a year of that.
Wait, are all you guys voting for Zoro?
Yeah. Right.
He is the bae. He's always been my
Hell
bae.
yeah!
I
We
do
did
like
it.
Kirishima though.
Yeah,
So
you
I
like
feel bad putting him up against one of the goats. Like I feel
Yeah.
like
You made a mistake, especially
Yeah, that's a
with
little
line
unfair.
like he can get as hard as he wants.
I just wanted to keep that green red thing going in the bottom.
And the
right.
manliest men connection was good.
Yeah.
I see the theme.
Nah, the whole thing was just green red. You know, I had the Christmas
God.
thing going on down there.
There was that was the thought.
That was
Red,
thought.
red.
That was a fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do brackets on this channel now. Apparently. Make sure you
Color-coded.
subscribe to youtube.com/Evnito where we don't have brackets, but we're better. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god. Don't do that yet. Like, do that, but wait until I have a big lead on him. So he doesn't pass me up. He'll probably have passed me up by the time this video comes out.
You gotta make some merch. That's the only way to win.
Oh, you can also buy merch at teespring.com/Evnito. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
I'm looking this up right now. Oh my god.
I do
I
love
want
Goblin.
that goblin sweatshirt.
Buy it. So I
You
can
know what?
win
I'm gonna go ahead and put a
somebody.
picture of that on the screen right here since I'm editing this.
Here we go.
But anyways, I guess since Zoro advanced 5-0, we have the very next round. We have Luigi.
This is why we're all
versus
here.
Oh, yeah.
Mario.
I'm going Luigi.
Winner of this round probably gonna win the whole bracket. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
So choose
all
carefully.
right. See, I don't trust plumbers.
Good starter.
Good opening.
Man, like you can't just say that one line. I want to hear
I had
why.
nothing else to say. I
Ask
just
me
don't
something
trust
else
plumbers.
about that.
Have you ever been? All right, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all seen plumbers, in our houses before. Why do they not just wear like either belts or pants that fit? Like, I don't get it.
That's a great suggestion.
So
You
in
wanna
terms
put
of
something-
Luigi or Mario, like I don't really care for either of them.
Man, they have two of the most manly mustaches there ever were. They both have steady incomes with their job. Mario rescues princesses on the daily.
Yeah,
also,
but Mario's
he's
getting
not
cucked. Mario's literally getting cucked. Every single game, he's just getting cucked. We know she's purposely going over to Bowser's.
Yeah, for one reason or another.
Yeah, like he doesn't have to rescue her. Luigi, on the other hand, like this dude's chilling. He's an independent man that don't need no woman. Like he
Wait, what about
showed.
Princess Peach?
You know what?
He
Well,
doesn't need her. No one needs her.
I do
Mario
kinda-
doesn't need her.
Daisy.
I kind of want to keep the green-red thing going, so I'm gonna go ahead and vote Mario. And that's my
Yeah.
reasoning.
I'm torn because at first I was gonna vote Mario because he's the older sibling, and I'm an older
face
Also jerk.
of the franchise. He's the face of
the
Nintendo.
face of like video games. But I
Right.
also just saw the video game where Luigi gets to be like a ghost or something, and that looked pretty swag. I don't know, but I'm gonna go Mario because I like red too.
Alright, here's the deal. Mario's a straight jerk. You seen the right at the end of one of the racing tournaments or whatever, where he just steps on his brother after his brother wins? Luigi always gets the back end of everything. He's got an
Exactly.
ego. He's a jerk. He's not even good to women.
So is it
Doesn't
2-2 right
respect-
now? I think it's 2-2 right now, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure who hasn't voted.
Ooh.
it all comes down to this.
Pressure's
the entire
on.
bracket.
Because this is gonna be the clear winner, right?
Right?
See, going into it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with Luigi because like his mustache is better.
Luigi
But
Is better. He's the better sibling. He's nice. He's reliable. You don't have to worry about him running off.
He looks sus. He looks. I don't
yeah,
trust that.
he'll stick by you.
Yeah. Respectable.
Man,
Unlike Mario, who's gonna hear that oh my God, Princess Peach was captured, and he's just gonna run off and like.
But
leave.
he doesn't give up. He keeps going after her.
He doesn't care about you. He'll care about her.
That is okay. I'm good. He can live his dreams.
I'm going with Luigi.
Heck
Ooh.
yeah, 3 Luigi.
you know what? I can
That's-
live with
that's the
that.
right
'Cause now it's
opinion.
green in the next.
Yeah.
Next round, so.
What is the whole
At least they're matching. My OCD is kicking over. All right. So second round, we have Kageyama from Haikyuu versus Mori from Orin High School Host Club. Tall, dark, and handsome
I mean, there's a clear winner.
versus
I'm gonna
tall,
get-
dark, and handsome.
I'm gonna get outvoted because I'm
Kind
gonna
of.
get outvoted. It's over.
They have dark hair at least. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
They're both pretty good. I'm Kageyama, but I know it's gonna be a 1-4. I can see 1-4 with everyone else going Mori.
Think so? Think so?
I think. I don't know if anyone will join me, but we'll find out.
Man,
Mori?
I don't know anything about Kageyama, so if you guys can convince me, I might jump over there. But for the
Okay,
most
I'll
part,
do
I'm
my-
going Mori.
I'll do my sales pitch and see how it goes. So Kageyama is like the prodigy player in Haikyuu. He's like the main he's the setter for the team, so he's kind of like orchestrating everything. And at first you think he's just like this really pompous asshole because he's really talented and he's rude to everyone. But it turns out that he's actually like really shy and just like socially inadequate, and he doesn't know how to talk to people. So he gets like really sad when his teammates like turn on him and stuff. Why am I? Oh, I guess I'm presenting. Whoops. But so he gets like really shy when like he tries to talk with new people. So he's just like standoffish, but he's not trying to be. And then he really ends up like putting the team on his back in situations and tries to help them all improve. So I think that's like kind of adorable because he's trying to improve in like social ways that other people know about but isn't good to him, while also being like a good teammate. So
So you're telling me there's nothing good about him, and he's a
No!
project that has to be
Oh
built.
wow.
no, I understand
Seven,
100%
no.
what she's trying to
Well,
say. You know,
I
He used
get
to
what
be-
you're saying. Do you want half a man or do you want a real man like Mori?
you know, this is tough because Kageyama is such a like son type, and Mori is like actually feels like an adult. But I wanna But like, I gotta protect my son from the big bullies like Evan. He's being so
All right, listen up. All right,
So
the
mean.
older you get, you learn. Do you really want a guy that's a project, or do you want a guy that's well established?
But Maury's gonna ignore me all the time, and then I'm gonna feel self-conscious if I keep talking and he just doesn't talk back at me. It's gonna feel weird.
Maury's getting stuff done. All right, that's the price that comes with it.
All right, Evan, what's your presentation on Maury? Come on.
All right, see, Maury is a beautiful man, beautiful boy, has nice eyes, and takes care of this little boy. I don't know any other anime characters that take care of little boys well.
What's his
except for
cousin?
Maury.
So family, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, Evan, the way you're presenting this, it makes me think that Maury's the Catholic priest.
Yeah, this is.
Ooh, Catholic
It
priest.
feels a bit sus. Like I don't know. Like he's
No.
taking care of a young boy.
No.
It's not even really a young boy though. They're the same age. They're just
Yeah,
they're bros. They're bros and they got each other's back.
Yeah, no,
the
Maury. Again, Maury is literally a guy he's well established, rich. You know, he'll take care of you, as proven by every action he's taken in the show. Sure, he might be quiet and shy, but I mean that just proves that he's working on improving himself. Not that there's anything to improve. He's just probably working on getting richer, as opposed to Kageyama, who's like, oh
Do
my
we
god,
know
I
he's
suck at
improved
everything.
himself, or has he peaked? Has he already peaked as the perfect guy he can be? So he's not
Well,
going to improve.
Well, then that's also fine. I
No.
mean, what do you mean no? He
No.
has money. He has looks. He has
here's the
fame.
thing.
Honestly, you kind of sold me on the money just a little bit, but I'm staying to my wholesome grounds.
Man,
Here's the thing, I don't care about the money. Who's got the better personality?
Okay, I got
Obviously,
something for
Maury.
you.
He's gonna step all over me, ignore me, and then just walk
He's
away.
not gonna step on you. He's not Sasuke.
Step on me if you want. I'm okay with that.
what's the vote count so far? Like I'm trying to count how everybody's leaning.
I'm Team Cogs.
I'm still for Maury.
There was an episode of Oran where they went to Haruhi's house and they all had like desserts and stuff, and Haruhi didn't get the one she wanted. She wanted the strawberry one. So Mori, being the gentleman that he is, gave her the strawberries off his dessert.
Amen.
So,
Okay, so I'm guessing Kitsune is for Mori, is it?
That depends. You got any good stories about Kageyama being a gentleman?
He's socially inadequate.
No, you can't use my words against me so well. That's
Let me go ahead and give my piece. I'm gonna go ahead and vote. So Kageyama, getting to see him develop throughout the series was amazing because, like you said, whenever he's a middle school student, very socially incapable. He's just so arrogant and focused in on volleyball and what he's doing that he doesn't realize that he's so much more talented than everybody else. He expects them to be able to do what he can do, and like because of that, they kind of push him away. He's not really accepted because he's not good at socializing. So seeing him kind of build bonds in high school and get to become close with the volleyball team that accepts him as part of their own, it's great. But Evan, I think you had me at the word rich.
I've been
I'm gonna go the gold digger route.
man of
I'm
class.
voting Mori.
I guess I'll go Mori.
Yes.
I ain't even mad. Evan did good. And then saying he might step on me, cool. That's all. We're all in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. So next round, Evan, you want to go and say who won the next round? Because I forget who won between Suzaku and Genos.
We actually never voted, and we just moved up.
I'll go to Genos.
Was it Genos?
I voted Genos.
Yeah, me too. I think it was 4-1 Genos lead.
Okay, all right. Fine. I guess Genos versus Ichigo. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Introducing Ichigo versus Genos.
Thought you were about to
Have
spit
fun-
some bars on
Have
us.
fun editing that. Personally, in this round, I still think Ichigo is better.
I'm on
Because
the fence with this one.
what has Genos done? All he does, he's a follower. Ichigo is literally a leader.
He is on the path of self-improvement, trying to be like his sensei. and he does the cooking, he does the cleaning, the housework. Like, man, he does it all.
He's the waifu of this bracket, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So he doesn't fit in. He's a follower, which is what makes Ichigo the better husbando.
So wait. I can't believe what I just heard. Are you guys being that sexist that cooking and cleaning, that's only a woman's duty? Tell me you don't want a man that can cook and clean and all that jazz.
I didn't say that. I said he's a follower.
No, I know I know what you said. I'm talking about what everybody else said.
Oh, okay.
Or somebody said. I forget who it was that said it. Calling them out. Everybody's quiet. I don't know. I'm sitting here kind of talking to myself.
I'll admit it. I called him out.
Okay, Kitsune. Tell me, are you being that sexist?
Hey, I like females. I'll take them.
You know, me too. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like females too. Just so you guys know.
A little bit.
All right. So.
Okay, so I'm not, like, Genos is pretty cool, but I feel like Evan put it well when he said that Ichigo is a leader and Genos is a follower, and Ichigo feels like he's just got, like, more leadership tendencies and has more, like, hype moments. So I'm gonna go Ichigo. He seems more husband material.
Man, so basically you want yourself a main character. You don't want yourself no side characters.
So, yeah, if Genos, yeah, Ichigo is more senpai material.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Plus,
But-
I'm in
but
the
who you-
redhead, so I'm going with Ichigo.
But man, like, say you get in a fight, who you want having your back? Who you want protecting you?
Probably Ichigo.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, Ichigo. I'm voting Ichigo.
He got that ego though.
You say that like it's a bad
I
thing.
mean,
What's wrong with ego?
Actually, sometimes having a big ego means that they have a big ego, if you know what I mean.
Right? Like, I'm the best.
Are you bringing the swords conversation back?
I'm the best at pretty much everything I do, but that's not a bad thing. Like, if you just know you're good, you know you're good. Right?
You're good.
Right?
I just think I'm gonna stick with my boy Genos because he deserves some love. I mean, he's trying his best. Like, come on.
It's okay to have the wrong opinion.
Hey, Shaw, who did you vote for?
I voted Ichigo.
Okay, Kitsune is also Ichigo, and
Yeah.
Evan's Ichigo, and
Shelby, you're
doesn't matter who I vote
wrong.
for, but I'm going with Ichigo.
Matters.
You know what, Evan?
It's okay. You deserve to lose that.
All right, so for the next round, to see who else goes into the eastern side of the bracket semifinals,
Eastern.
we have Gray versus Hiei.
Oof.
That kind of rhymes, sort of, kind of, but not really.
Yeah,
I would choose the bracket.
It sounded like a good flow. It sounded good.
I don't know who to choose on this one.
So tough. This is the second toughest after Zoro versus Luigi. Toughest matchup of all time. This is tough because I haven't even seen Fairy Tail, but I just feel like Frey is more of like a husbando pick, but Hiei is like a character I'd like more, and probably a better character. Shot in the dark.
Right? Like, Gray always has his shirt off, but at the same time, in the Dark Tournament, Hiei ripped his shirt off, and man, he pulled it off pretty well too. So, I mean,
They both have
like,
their shirts off.
yeah,
point.
which one are you going to pick at that point? I mean, like, I don't know. I got nothing else to go on.
I mean, the ice user.
It's
I
so
mean,
tough.
Personally, if I had to choose one over the other, I would probably go Gray. 1, because he has that pretty face. 2, because he has a nice body. 3, because during the summer he can keep me cool all night long. And he's just hot.
All right, I like it. All right, if no one else has any arguments for Hiei, he might have swayed me.
I don't even know if I want to argue that because I think it's like you can't argue that. How do you argue that? Yeah, he's just cool, but like he's such a badass and is fun shit talker. But like, I don't know if that will keep you warm at night.
Man, what are you talking about? Is keeping you warm at night? Like, if you want to talk about keeping you warm, he has a fire dragon compared to
Dark
ice.
Flame. Oh, that's right. The dragon of the darkness flame will keep me warm.
Oh, this
Exactly.
is terrific. It's fire and ice. I totally here.
Fire and ice.
Well,
Man,
I
I'm so
always
good at these. That was planned 100%. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
All
sure.
Okay, I like fire powers a lot, and I'm cool with either of these guys going forward. But I've been like staking my claim on PA since the last round, so I'll give him the vote.
I think he might have swayed me with the fire and ice thing though.
I wasn't really trying to
suck
sway
with the
you.
cold. I hate cold things.
That's true.
I don't know. I can't sleep if it's too hot. Like if it's too cold, you can put on a blanket or something. But if it's too,
You guys sway each other with this comparison.
I think so. I think I'm going with Gray.
Oh god.
Like man, you don't even need AC anymore if you got him in the house. Like
You need
the AC bill is down.
You know, I might stick with Gray too, mostly because you're right. During the summer, you got him for the AC, and during the winter, you can just cuddle to him when he takes his clothes off.
Right? Oh, okay. There we go. I'm going Gray. Easy. So 2 for Gray.
I'm
one
going Gray.
one for Hiei, right? Or, okay.
Okay. All right. My vote doesn't even matter, but I would have gone for Gray based on the fact that, like, I like a good popsicle. And, like, he can make those for me anytime. Wait, what are you guys thinking about? I'm talking about actual popsicles. All right?
I'm thinking of course, actual popsicles. Of course.
Okay, yeah.
Of course.
But,
Well,
like,
what else would we talk about?
because he can make those at any time, and you know what? I could use a good popsicle. So yeah.
I feel like there's way too many innuendos in this stream that I'm catching on to way too
No,
late.
no.
Like,
Actual
No, not at
Like, I
all.
don't think about it until
Innuendo,
after the fact.
What do you mean?
all right. I don't know. What do you guys mean? That's what I'm wondering constantly every time I hear a new
Talking about
word being
sweet
used.
trees.
Like swords and popsicles, and I don't know what everybody's talking about
weapons.
anymore.
It's on brand.
All right, all right. So speaking of swords, next round we have Zoro from One Piece versus Luigi.
This will be the true test of loyalty.
Mhm.
My loyalty lies with my Bay Zoro.
Green versus green. Who's voting green?
Me.
All right, that one person that said me, you're the one person that gets to vote.
I vote Zoro.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that body though.
I feel like you three,
Look at that mustache from Luigi, though. Look at that. So
you three
majestic.
were like co-conspirating before this bracket. I can already
You-
tell.
No,
No,
not at all.
no, I actually did like Zoro. I
I
knew
the original Bay since
Yeah.
forever.
I
totally
thought you guys were gonna rig it for Luigi to win
No.
the whole thing.
That's what I thought too, but
No one is falling in line with that.
That's what you
Right.
get for putting Kiryu up against Zoro.
I totally didn't put Zoro in the bottom right side of the bracket so we could easily get to the final four. No way. I would never do that. So I guess we have the final four, speaking of which. Man.
Wait, was Evan gonna go Luigi? I feel like he was.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I
But
feel like in my heart
You
he's
guys
going
don't,
Luigi.
you don't even know me.
Because Luigi
I
got
feel-
that pipe.
He always comes through with like these like really compelling arguments that mostly rely on like one or two buzzwords that are really powerful, like leadership material, and then come through, and then I'm like, shit, he's so right. But this is like such a good sell.
I want you to go back and watch the last Waifu Wars. Evan has
No,
some of the
you
worst
shut up.
arguments in
No.
the history of
I
arguments.
have
I
a
don't-
PhD in waifuology, and you guys just didn't listen to me, even though I was right.
You know, if you put these two characters in the same room, I think they'd be friends. I don't know
Yes.
where I'm going with this.
That-
They would be friends. They'd get along.
So
I had
wholesome.
just-
It's so hard to
No.
argue against because you don't know what you're arguing. Like,
there was
I just
a
thought he was
lot
gonna come
going
through and
on.
be like, look, your bathroom is clogged. It's 2 a.m. Who are you gonna turn to? Zoro's not doing it. Luigi's gonna
Well,
get you.
you know, that's not exactly what I was gonna say. See, what I was gonna say was, your bathroom's clogged. It's 2 a.m. All right, and you know, who you gonna call? See, Zoro, he has 3 swords, right? Like he's just gonna chop up like the pipes. It's not really gonna solve the problem.
Right?
It's
And you
just
gotta buy
gonna
new
make
pipes.
the situation worse. You're just gonna have to buy new pipes. You're gonna call an actual plumber. Who shows up? Luigi. He'll get the job done. He'll leave. He's not gonna try to bother you or anything. Heck, you call Zoro, even if he did know how to fix it, he'd get lost on the way there. So I'm just saying, Luigi, very dependable guy.
All
You know,
right.
he also drives. Zoro doesn't know how to drive. You know? So I'm just saying, Luigi's a better pick.
All right. Let's say you're walking down the street at night. Some goons try to beat you up and stuff. You
don't
think
think-
Zoro's gonna stick around and fight, or Luigi's gonna stick around and fight?
Are you saying you don't think Luigi can hold
Yeah,
his
I'm
own?
sorry. Luigi can 100% hold his own.
I don't want to run into Luigi in a dark
I think
alley.
if
That's
anyone
for
saw
sure.
Luigi in real life, they would shit themselves. I would be so scared. Like, what is that?
Exactly.
What? Yeah.
What?
I feel safer with Zoro too.
But-
There's only one
a
thing that
butter-
Luigi fares, and it's Ghost.
That's true. Well, I'm going Zoro. This was good talk.
Good try though. Good
All right, and Zoro moves on to the final four again. All right.
game.
So in the final four, in the western part of the bracket finals, we have Mori, was it?
Mori.
Or wait,
I think it was Mori and Ichigo.
Mori and Ichigo.
Mori versus Ichigo. Jeez. Yeah, I couldn't remember at all. That's bad. Anyways, Mori versus Ichigo. Any strong thoughts?
Ichigo for the win.
Oh.
I'm very impressionable, so I'm willing for arguments for both sides.
Right? Like I want to hear more than just a
One
name.
here.
I want to hear why. Even though we've already kind of talked about both characters by this point.
I just remember Evan saying Mori is rich. That's all I remember.
Actually, Mori's a pretty decent fighter too. So I
Yeah,
would-
he's got like karate and kendo going for him.
Yeah.
A bunch of spies attacked Haruhi in like the pool episode or something,
See-
and man, he
see-
came out of nowhere.
Ichigo has
Protecting
other
her.
problems. Like, you know, he goes into his hollow form and he tries to kill everything. Do you really want a guy that will try to kill everything? Or do you want a guy that will always be respectful in every single way?
Wait a minute.
I have not forgotten
Go
Sasuke.
back on your Sasuke.
Yeah.
What?
You went back on your Sasuke argument just now.
What are you guys talking about?
What are you talking about? I wouldn't
North
go
remembers. We remember what you just said
back. No,
like
you
half an hour
don't.
ago.
Evan wouldn't do that.
I would not. I definitely wouldn't do that. What?
You act like Evan thinks before he talks. Like we know that's not a
You
thing.
son of a bitch.
It's like rich versus leadership material.
I'm
Oh,
going
but Mori is so
like,
much
even
more
if
than
you-
that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I already went with the gold digger thing once. Do I need to do it again? I don't
Okay.
know. Someone persuade me so I don't have to.
Okay,
Mori.
so Ichigo is actually really good with his family. He's a good fighter. He's a good provider.
Yeah, but he has anger problems.
But he'll protect you. If you are his, he will protect you no
But
matter
yeah,
what.
But anger
Family,
issues.
friends.
Do you really want to be with someone that has anger issues? Really? Really?
I lived with my mom for this long.
Oh no! Oh no!
Burn.
It's like hashtag relatable.
Oh.
I feel it's
oh
like-
my.
Is it like the difference between like somewhat of no personality versus Ichigo's personality?
Yeah.
What's
It's
the
more-
difference?
Ooh, it's done. He's slayed. Oh my god.
Ichigo has a personality.
I know. I like Ichigo. I couldn't help
Ichigon.
myself. That was like a perfect one-liner opportunity.
That was
All right.
good.
See, Mori surrounded by all these girls all the time. All right, you
You
know.
have to.
Just saying, it was really, really difficult to get his attention because all these other girls are trying to get his attention. Ichigo, on the other hand, there's only like one girl trying to get his
Two
attention.
girls.
And you know he's very oblivious to this. So like, you know he's chasing Rukia all the damn time and she's dead. I don't get it. Maybe he's into like he has a necrophilia thing going on, or I don't know. Like, why would you want Ichigo? Like Mori, on the other hand, you know he's into living girls. If he's even into girls, he might be gay. I'm not sure. But like,
Yeah.
The fact that you just
question.
hated on Rukia means I'm voting for Ichigo. I can't,
What?
I can't
No.
condone Rukia hate on this stream.
Wait,
I'm
but I
voting
feel
Ichigo.
like, but isn't it kind of bad that Ichigo didn't end up with Rukia? Like, isn't that a lapse in judgment?
Is
What?
it though? Or he
that
is pretty
is a
solid.
lapse in judgment.
I don't know.
It just means that he's a failure. She didn't think he was good enough. So why should you?
Ooh, that's like a marketing campaign.
Ouch.
Evan, you're making so many more solid arguments in this bracket than you did in the last one.
Evan is strategic.
He's getting better with time. It's scary.
He's evolving.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
His subscriber count's growing fast, and so is his competence. I don't know how to handle it. It's like he's becoming a different person. I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know. We've talked so much shit, and I don't even know.
I'm going Ichigo, by the way.
What are the?
I'm for the redheads. He might
don't
have
know.
a temper, but he can back it up.
I don't think I voted last, so I'll go last.
Being quiet doesn't bother me by any means. Like I could be with somebody that's quiet all the time and it wouldn't bother me one bit. But
Just smack
I don't
him.
know. I feel like because of that, we didn't really see enough of Mori throughout Ouran High School Host Club, or at least I didn't. Like I didn't read the manga or anything. So, like Ichigo, like you said, family man, grew up to actually get married, like actually have kids. I don't know. I like Ichigo. I'm gonna go with Ichigo.
But see, like Mori, I mean, he may be quiet, like he is, but everybody in the series likes him, and he's like really well respected. So,
But
he's
why do
got-
they like him?
So he has something going for him.
I mean,
They
he's,
don't show enough to let you even know why he's so likable, other than the fact that he's got money and he's got a means to.
he's tall, strong, handsome, and rich. I mean, like, yeah, everybody likes him,
He's
but what else
also
do you got? Like,
Loyal. He's very loyal.
Oh, there's that. But so is Ichigo, for the most part.
Ichigo will do whatever it takes to protect his friends.
He went to the world of the dead to to save Rukia.
And then he
And
went to a different world of the dead to save Orihime. Like, man, like he just keeps doing it.
Yeah,
It's almost like
all around.
it's almost like the artist ran out of ideas.
Really, just to save the people he loved.
It's almost like Kubo is a bad writer. Ooh, nah, not really.
Slade, Ichi gone.
Oh, I love that.
Actually, I'm still voting for Ichigo though. I don't know why I wanted to say that in there.
My vote's still for Mori. He's the better
I'm
option.
sticking with Mori.
Am I the tiebreaker? Oh wait, I don't like voting last anymore.
Is
This
there a
feels bad.
tiebreaker? Like, who else voted for Ichigo?
I did.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay,
wait.
yeah, 2-2.
This is awful. I don't like
Well, you,
doing this
Sean.
anymore. No, this is
Yeah,
tough.
pressure's on. No pressure. But
I don't know.
besides, pretty much
Pressure,
whoever
girl,
wants to
go
set the bracket.
Ichigo.
I don't
Hey,
know.
do you want yourself a main character, or do you want a side character?
Wait, we did
No.
this. Wait, I remember.
We
I
don't
remember my
discriminate
choice.
in this stream.
Hey, you want someone who's got a big sword or someone who just sits there and ignores you?
Are we gonna
Okay. All right. See, I'll have you know that Ichigo's sword gets smaller. All right.
You must be cold those days, okay?
No, it gets really small.
Are we
and
gonna get to
thin.
the finals?
You got the
Like,
Bankai.
We're gonna
that's
get
true.
to the finals, and it's gonna be like, what would you rather, a sword or a popsicle? And that's what it's gonna end up.
A sword or 3 swords?
Oh my god, the possible puns are too much. Well, it's not a pun; it's a joke. Okay. Okay. I'll go with. I'll go with Ichigo. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Oh my
Team
God.
Mori. It's so close. I'm sorry.
And
It's
Ichigo
okay, you can be wrong.
advances to the finals.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You made the right choice. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
Best choice you can make,
You should.
other than choosing Zora.
I feel bad.
You should.
You should not. Anytime you're voting against Evan, you usually have a pretty solid vote. Like that's how I usually gauge my own.
Oh,
voices.
come on now. I
I feel
actually agreed with Evan this time.
And that's whenever you start to question your life choices. Like what brought you to this point?
Well, maybe I just have the right opinion. Have you ever thought of that?
No,
Evan?
because it could never happen.
Evan is too powerful.
Man,
His
hold up.
persuasive skills
I
are
actually
too
never
much.
have thought of that. That he might be onto something. Nah, probably not.
Oh,
Anyways,
God. Oh no.
anyways, in the eastern side of the bracket finals, we have Gray from Fairy Tail voices Zoro from One Piece. Man, this is a total shonen bracket now.
Now we can make the joke: popsicle versus 3 swords.
It's true. Which would you
No.
rather have?
But what if he can make more than one popsicle
3
at a
popsicles
time?
versus 3 swords.
Gray can make multiple popsicles. But like, I mean, he can make things better than popsicles. He'll make you whatever you want.
He can make you an ice sword.
Yeah, he can make an ice sword. I'm pretty sure he has. But like,
Okay, Gray wins.
Ooh, this is gonna be tough.
Let me go ahead and say something against Zoro, as much as I love him. The man's not very good with money. The
he's
man
not very good at
borrowed like
anything
50
except
million
home.
berry from Nami or whatever it was. She said he had to pay him back 3 times over. He didn't even spend the money. He got the swords for free. and then he gave her back the money, and he basically owed her 100 million berry. So that's not a very smart loan.
Though that was all on Nami for being such a pirate.
No, Nami's smart.
Yep, she's smart. She took advantage of him because he was dumb enough to make that deal. He couldn't get by with just one sword. He has to have 3 swords because 3 swords are cool. So, I mean, do you want a man that's going to be spending all your money on swords instead of other daily necessities?
Do we know if Gray is good with money?
I'm totally voting for Zoro, though. I'm sorry. I always like to say something against the person I'm voting for.
This is bad because they're both very, very oblivious. All right, we got
100%.
Gray in one corner, who's just dumb as a doorknob, and then we have Zoro, who's as dumb as a door stopper because I couldn't think of anything else to say.
Also a doorknob.
Yeah, also a doorknob. But like, at the end of the day, if you want someone that's gonna take care of you, neither of them will do that because Gray left Juvia, and Zoro is incapable of finding his way.
Hey,
anywhere,
Zoro.
let alone someone's heart.
Let me go ahead and say this though. Zoro is the most loyal character in all of One Piece. Like, in all of anime,
Nothing
yeah,
Loyal
nothing
to
happened.
Luffy, which
Yes.
means that he's. I mean,
Once he has loyalty to somebody, like, man, he is sticking by it. Like, he is one of the most reliable people you will ever
I
have
don't
around.
think he'll ever want me.
No, don't put yourself down.
Don't
you
put
don't know.
yourself down. That's
You?
self-neglect right there. Like, you're
Gotta
putting yourself down before you put yourself out there. Yeah.
You know what? I'll imagine that I am Luffy in this scenario, and I feel like Zoro would do anything for me as opposed to Gray with Juvia.
And, yeah, Gray's just oblivious 100% with Juvia. See.
So actually, in that aspect, Zoro is the better husbando.
And not only that, like whenever Usopp left the crew for a little bit, and there was a few people that were just kind of wanting to open him or welcome him back like right away. Like Zoro's the type of guy that like he has those manly ideals that like, hey, like I don't know, he sets everybody else straight. Like he knows like that's not how things work. If you don't respect the captain, then you don't belong until you do.
Ride or die.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if Nami can control Zoro, I think I can, or at least I hope so.
So he's gonna take advantage of Zoro.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm trying to think.
Potentially a good thing.
So instead of judging the characters now, we're just saying Kitsune is very manipulative. All right.
Apparently, we're learning that.
I'm learning.
It's just strategic thinking.
She manipulated her way into this bracket.
Think of it this way: if Zoro is really strong, do you really think you stand a chance if he gets angry? No.
He would never hit a woman though. Like that's why I said he has those manly ideals. Like, when has he ever even thought about getting violent against Nami? No, Nami kicks his butt anytime she wants to.
Exactly.
He puts a bruise on his head and he can't do anything about it because he's just as much of a gentleman as Sanji. I feel like I'm arguing way too much for people. Like I need somebody else to give me arguments here.
I'm sticking with Zoro. I don't care.
I feel bad because I feel like they're both pretty bae. Like they're both pretty like as Evan pointed out, like they're pretty much like the equivalent type of character in each series. They're both like kind of dumb as doorknobs. They're oblivious, but they're both kind of badass and cool.
Yeah, they always all have their shirts off and all that. All that jazz.
Yeah, but I feel like Zoro is probably going to be like cooler in those cool moments. Like the nothing happens moment is pretty iconic, and I don't know if Gray has any moments that are like that cool. I don't know. I don't
know. I never finished Fairy Tail. I got like 100 episodes in. It got very repetitive, and I couldn't finish. So
yeah, like
I never get tired of seeing Zoro though. Like he keeps me interested.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm probably gonna go with Zoro, but I like Gray a lot.
Yeah, Gray's like. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Gray's like best boy candidate, but I feel like husbando material is probably more leaning towards Zoro.
I respect it.
So does that mean Zoro's the winner?
I think so. Everybody say who you voted for real quick, going down the line. Kitsune.
Zoro.
Evan.
Please.
I actually hadn't voted.
Cha.
Zoro.
Girl.
Zoro.
Evan.
You know, I was gonna vote for Zoro, I guess.
5.
I did argue for him. I did argue really hard for him.
All right, so now we have the Shonen Showdown in the finals. We have Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach versus Zoro Roronoa from, man, I butchered that, from One Piece. Strong thoughts on either one of these two gentlemen. This decides the winner. This decides who takes home the trophy, who gets added to the wall of husbandos. This decides everything.
I've already said that I'm going ride or die for Zoro.
Ride or die for Zoro? Oh no.
Ooh.
I get lost with him.
I feel like this one's tough.
I want to hear some hot takes here. I want to hear some strong arguments. Convince me.
Okay, Zoro's the kind of guy you would have fanfics with.
What? That's not a compelling argument.
Yes.
I never thought I'd want to vote for Ichigo so fast in my life.
You know what? Honestly.
Over Zoro, man. All right, what else we got?
Zoro's really loyal. And he's actually quite, he actually listens to you.
All right, stealing my arguments from the last round. All right.
So,
Think of
3 swords versus 1 really big sword. Okay?
That's basically what it comes down to.
He's actually really good. He can cut through steel. Can Ichigo do that?
Ichigo cut
Maybe.
Down, what do they call the big hollow that were really hard to beat, and then he beat one. It was great.
It basically sounded like a big hollow. I don't remember the actual word for it, but
You know what? Think about this. Ichigo is just crazy because he just fights invisible people and ghosts.
Invisible people. Okay, listen up.
that's true. Episode 1, he's over there talking to ghosts.
He's not crazy. He just has a special skill, just like Zoro does. What you think it's like?
But
I don't know, feasible to
real people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Zoro's a pirate. Do you want to be with someone that steals?
Sounds a lot. That sounds really appealing. We got it.
Hey,
not
only that. Let me go ahead and put in that Zoro wasn't initially a pirate. He was initially a pirate hunter because he wants to be the greatest swordsman in the world.
Okay.
But then he realized, hey, if I want to be the greatest in the world, it doesn't matter if I'm a pirate, if I'm a pirate hunter, if I'm a chef, if I'm a freaking janitor. It doesn't matter. Whatever I got to do, I'm gonna be the greatest. He has those high aspirations. Whereas Ichigo, what does Ichigo want out of life? Nothing. He wants to help his friends when they get in trouble.
Yeah,
he's reactive in nature, whereas Zoro is chasing his dreams.
Okay, reactive in nature. All right. Yeah, sure. Maybe he is reacting to everything around him, and maybe he didn't ask for any of this to happen. It's not his fault that he was thrown into this life.
You got to control your own destiny, and Zoro is out there.
And he is controlling his own destiny. When shit happened, he was like, "Damn, I need some power," and that's why he tried to become a visored. Get those hollow powers and become stronger because stuff happened, and he was like, "Shit, I gotta get my shit together."
Yeah, but that was all planned by Aizen. That's not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't even his.
That was him being pulled by his strings.
In the end, he controlled his own destiny. And then he mopped the floor with Aizen, and it was beautiful to watch.
And then after that, what did he do? Not much. I don't know because I didn't read the manga.
Okay,
but...
yeah, we're not going to talk about what happened after that. But if I had to compare Ichigo and Zoro, all right, it's a simple thing, all right? See, Zoro is of age.
When you put it that way.
I mean, Ichigo at the end of the period.
Ichigo's still in high school, and that might, showcase a little bit of immaturity. But at the end of Bleach, which there happens to be an end, unlike One Piece, you see that Ichigo, fully grown adult, capable of taking care of a family. He's holding it down. He might still have some anger issues. And he may have got kind of cucked by that one girl, Rukia, that he was into, and so he kind of just settled for Ryume. But we'll forget that happened. He's a family man. He knows how to cook. He takes care of the kids. Yeah, great guy. What does Zoro do? he runs around, gets lost, fights things, and
He not only
He's a
supports
man.
his friends, he's reactive in that way. Like he's gonna protect his crew, but at the same time, he's out there chasing his own dream. And the only reason he'll even put that dream on hold is to put his loyalty on display.
Zoro scars easily though.
Because he's always on the verge of death and he's still kicking butt. Like
He's
a
he
manly
doesn't go
man.
down.
Take it.
Ichigo's
He's
always
mind
going to the
is
next
free
level.
of scars.
He is
Because
tough as nails.
Ichigo
I'm sorry.
is also tough as nails. But
Is there
he's
something
healed.
wrong with scars, Evan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Scars
whoa,
remind us that the past is real.
Right?
Wait,
Zoro has
Scars
physical
means
and
to
emotional
prove
scars.
what you've
and
been through.
thank
No,
God.
scars are beautiful things. Yay!
I'm voting Zoro. I don't know if anybody else wants to put in their vote, but
Yeah, I feel like Zoro is like, I feel like he is like more about like the journey of like trying to be the best and is always trying to improve himself. And I mean, I've been supporting Ichigo up until this point, but I remembered that he did not pick Best Girl over Pia, and that's weighing pretty heavily
No.
now.
No, it's not that he didn't pick Best Girl. It's that she didn't pick him.
Yeah, I'll blame Kubo for that.
there's probably a reason for that. So I'm still voting Zoro. You know,
Yeah.
He's what all men should aspire to be.
No.
Plus, like minus the directions thing.
I have to win this. If I lose this, that means Shelby wins. And I don't want her to win. She doesn't deserve to win.
No, but
That's
you want to
kinda
win this,
rude.
right?
I do
You know
wanna
what you gotta
win.
do.
No.
Like, I mean, I've been thinking about it because like everybody's saying like great things because like Ichigo does got a lot going for him, but
Yeah.
like Zoro.
Zoro.
Zoro is Zoro.
I also
Shocking.
think This is like a bad way. This might be a bad way of thinking about it, but even though I already chose Zoro, but like, who would you rather see on the Hall of Fame wall, Zoro or Ichigo?
Zoro.
Oh, on the Husbando wall. That's true. The wall of winners.
Like, if we have Ichigo there, like, it's like fine, but no one's like, yeah, that's a great call. If we have Zoro, people will be like, these guys know what's up. They
Give the
know.
people what they want.
People have spoken.
People
The
want
sad part
Zoro.
is I agree with you guys, but I just don't want to agree with Shelby.
Just go ahead, Evan. It's
Hey,
gonna be okay.
that's what this bracket does. It brings people together.
There's no shame.
It's very wholesome.
There is shame.
No, you two can be on the same side by the end of the bracket, opposing sides at the beginning, you know. Shows that this bracket brings the world together, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
It's okay,
know,
Evan.
agree with this. No.
Come on, Evan. It's
It's
Zero.
okay.
You got
Come to my
this.
side.
Just gonna all hug it out.
Fine.
Come to the
I
Zoro side.
guess-
Come to the right side for once.
I guess it's Zoro. He's the winner.
Yay!
It is official. Evan has declared the winner. His vote was the only one that was going to count this round, but you know what? Since he picked Zoro,
Oh my
we're
god.
going with Zoro.
No! No!
It is locked in, and Zoro is the winner of the second ever Husbando Wars. Thank you all for participating. You guys want to go ahead and tell everybody what it is that you do, starting with Kitsune?
Yeah, I'm a host on AnimeSomeNow on YouTube. Go sub to our channel. We do everything from scratch drawing, animation, as well as reviewing manga and stuff like that. If you want to see anything that's anime related, go check us out.
There we have it. Thank you for being part of the bracket. Shocking. You want to go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm on the Our Anime podcast. We are a podcast that talks about a lot of anime. And I also run the Best Girl contest on Our Anime, which is going on now. Should be a lot saltier than this bracket because we came to a good agreement. I don't know if Our Anime will do the same, but fingers crossed. And yeah, so go check us out.
I'll be on that podcast one day, maybe.
Oh,
Probably not.
Sooner than you think. Also, thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for taking the time to be a part of this Husbando War. So, Shell Bay, I guess it is. You want to
Yep,
go ahead and introduce
that's me.
yourself?
So I have a YouTube channel called TheGirlOtaku, which I upload on sometimes. I'm still working on the whole YouTube thing. It's a work in progress. But I'm really active over on Twitter. It's where I do a lot of my anime conversations, things like that. Me and Evan go at it a lot on there, but you know, we have a great time.
Yeah, it's always fun having the debates on there and whatnot. all of their channels and Twitters will definitely be linked down in the description below. You know, if you try to search for the girl otaku, then you probably won't be able to find her just based on her name. She's kind of like me in that respect. So, like I said, all their channels and Twitters will be down in the description below. Evan, I'm sorry, but the race between our channels is too tight.
No!
Like PewDiePie versus T-Series all over. I gotta do whatever I can. Thank you for watching.
I think that's everyone.
Thank you for watching. And
Thank you, everyone.
thank you everybody for participating.
Subscribe to me!
A lot of fun. Had a great
And
time.
Anime Dude out.
Bye.
Bye.
You piece of shit!